We'll just say what we need to say, and then obviously you can add the
Very
charge
good.
again.
Very good. We'll start in a minute. Alright, this is the guy that just escaped from a previous court case, and I've told him, well, I've told the officers that cuffs stay on this time. Quite frankly, he needs to either get charged or let off. We'll see what Victoria Police bring in. We'll see how we go. Just topping up the water.
I won't take that disrespect, man.
Alright, let's get this show on the road, folks. So, my name is Magistrate Woodman. Today we have round 2 with Victoria Police versus Mr. Andrew McDicklePickel. Alright, don't tolerate any outbreaks or yelling within my courtroom. Any outbreaks, yelling, shenanigans will be met with contempt of court. Prosecution, please step forward and identify yourself. I'll list the charges you're bringing forward today and evidence or testimony you're having.
Good afternoon, Your Honour. My name is Recruit Jamie Miller with the Victoria Police. Today, we are looking for escape lawful custody and evade police, as well as, I believe it's going to be assault police again.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Your Honour,
what evidence or testimony do you have for me today?
I will have my own testimony, as well as First Constable Samantha Cody and Sergeant Jeremiah as testimony as well.
Very well. All right, please take a seat, and we'll get the defence up here. All right, defence, come on, stand on up, approach. Actually, you already do know your name. Do you wish to have these laws read out to you?
No.
You might have to speak up, please, sir.
No, negative.
Negative? All right, no problem. So you understand what you're being charged with today?
I can't remember what comment.
Yep.
Yes, you do. Okay, so in these charges, do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Not guilty. Fantastic. All right, no worries. Will you be presenting any evidence today, or will it be just your own testimony?
My own testimony.
All right, fantastic.
+1.
+1? One what?
Yeah, I'd like to
You have a witness?
Yeah. It's for a different crime, but it was one that an officer committed on transportation on the way here.
It's not really valid to this particular case. If you have a statement you wish to make during your testimony, that's fine.
Okay.
If you wish to bring someone forth to question them, to try and make your case, that's also fine. So if you wish to have someone, like one of your arresting officers perhaps,
Yep.
that's 100% up to you.
Alright, yep, that's it.
Alrighty then. Sounds like you've got a bit of a loose unit here. Right, take a seat. Victoria Police, step forward. Let's get this case on the road, and you have 8 minutes.
Your Honour, this is definitely my bad. I'd also like to add another charge if possible.
Oh, it's a bit unorthodox. Which charge is this?
It's going to be threats to kill government service worker.
Not threats to kill.
Oh. Sorry, not threats to kill. Threats to injure. Threats to assault government service worker.
To assault. Let's see.
You know what they're talking about, man.
I've only got make threats to kill. Let's see if there's. Yeah, I don't see any specifics in regards to threatening assault. There's a threats to kill.
Yeah, just do that. Threats to kill, sorry.
Yep, it'll be threats to kill then, Your Honour.
Very well. Alright, we can add that one in. Not a problem. Alright, continue.
No worries. Your Honour, at approximately 5:50 p.m. this afternoon, 16th of February 2024. We were in this very courtroom with Mr. McDicklePickel, referring to a previous case, to which he's then decided that he doesn't want to be here anymore and has left the courtroom in lawful custody, which has then ensued in a police pursuit where he was unable to be apprehended. However, apprehended a short period of time later. Your Honour, I'd like to call first Constable Samantha Cody as a witness with her testimony.
Right, Miss Cody, do you promise not to mislead the court under threat of perjury?
Yes, I do, Your Honour.
All right, fantastic. Let's proceed.
First Constable Cody, can you explain to me in your own words what happened after the assailant left this area?
So basically what happened here, Mr. Andrew decided to hop in a taxi, as I believe he did also have a driver who assisted him in assistant commission of evade, as we did not catch the driver of the vehicle. I believe he did jump in the driver's seat and then evade from police, as we weren't able to pursue him. Other officers were pursuing him as we stayed behind and put a warrant out for his arrest. A court-issued warrants, as Miss Jessie Woods told us. Mr. Jesse Woods told us to put a court-issued warrant out since he did escaped lawful custody. After that was put out, we did police did apprehend Mr. Andrew. He was arrested. As we brought him down to the cells, he decided to punch Mr. Jeremiah Hills in the face. We deployed our tasers within the cell. We did tell him to stop punching Mr. Jeremiah. We did warn him. After we warned him, we tased him. He did initially pass out from food and water, as we did provide for him. We called AV down. As we called AV down, AV helped Andrew up to his feet. As he was getting helped up, Mr. Andrew threatened the AV officer that he would grab his defibrillator and smack him over the head with it.
Fantastic. That's the end of the question, First Constable. Thank you.
All right, please take a seat.
Call up Jeremiah Hill as well.
That's fine. Your voice box is starting to get very crackly, by the way.
Oh, my apologies. Sorry, I'm.
That's all right.
Hopefully, it might better out.
Right, officer. Do you promise not to mislead the court under threat of perjury?
Yes, Your Honour.
Excellent. Let's go.
Sergeant Hill, in your own words, can you provide details of the incident today?
I can do. Approximately, I'd say 20 minutes ago, I joined onto a pursuit of a yellow taxi after it began smoking at speeds of 40.
Sorry.
Right. After capped at speeds of 40 due to a collision, I believe. I was tasked with spiking the vehicle in attempts to stop it from moving. I did successfully spike the vehicle and it did come to a halt. Mr. Andrew then jumped out of the vehicle, jumped onto a police push bike and started riding off. I then tackled Mr. Andrew off the push bike on Los Lagunas Boulevard. He then ran up Los Lagunas Boulevard and onto the crossover of San Andreas Avenue onto postcode 3200, a big white and a green building, climbing up a ladder to the top of the building. Where then once I climbed up the ladder, he then punched me in the face. He was then tased and put in handcuffs. He was then tased and put in handcuffs. After bringing him back to the cells, he then assaulted me once again. And also, after he was sadly fell to the ground, the lack of water, I believe, was the case, and he didn't communicate that one to us. He then made threats to kill the AV worker.
All right. Thank you. No further questions for you, Sergeant.
Okay.
Prosecution rest, Your Honor.
Right, thank you. Please take a seat. Defense, please stand, come forth, and begin your case. You have 8 minutes. And you might need to
Alright.
speak up, sir.
Is this good enough?
No, you need to think about
Yeah, what do I think about?
speaking publicly.
Yeah.
And
What do
you
I think
definitely
about to do that?
think about your common muscles, sir.
It has a habit of not working.
Oh. Well, speak as loud as you can then.
Okay.
This is for the whole court to hear.
Alright. Now, can I call this lady over there to the stand?
Oh, which one specifically?
The paddle pop.
That would be
The
Officer
pink paddle
Cody,
pop.
is that correct?
I don't know what her name is. This one. You. Lady. Yeah.
Very well. Officer Cody, please come forth to the witness box. And you are still under the same oath as before.
Yes, Your Honor.
Alright. Lady, did you willingly acknowledge that an officer had locked me in a room in the PD when you guys were trying to process me?
We did lock you in there due to our own safety since you were being aggressive and punching us. Yes.
Okay, so you are admitting that you did it in a room which was not the holding cell.
As I put you in the room next to the holding cell, it's a bigger room. I thought you might need more space.
Okay. And you are admitting that you did not hear me scream out through your soundproof room that you locked me in.
I didn't hear that.
Not exactly
Sorry.
relevant.
You need me to walk closer.
Mm-hmm.
Are you admitting that you locked me in a soundproof room and you did not hear my calls for help?
I believe the room isn't soundproof, but I may be mistaken.
All right. Now, what this officer did, along with, I believe it was this officer right here, is they locked me in the room, which was not a holding cell, which, mind I say, was very uncomfortable. From their decision to lock me in that room where they could not hear me instead of in a holding cell with the ability to hear, I had passed out from the lack of water. Now, I believe that there should be some compensation for their decisions to lock me in a room by myself.
I did offer you water and food.
After.
No, it was
Defense,
before.
I'm gonna stop you right there,
After.
Defense. What has this got to do with your case? So,
It is the fact
in
that I
regards
was
to defending
mishandled.
yourself against escaped lawful custody, evading police, theft of emergency vehicle, make threats to kill, and assault police. None of this statement
Okay.
has
Yep.
anything to do with any of those.
All right. When did I threaten to kill?
Sorry, Your Honor. Give me a second. I'm just trying to eat some food.
It's alright. He's asked you a question, when did you make threats to kill?
When sorry, there was just a duress. I'm just gonna get off the radio. Sorry, Your Honor. Just had to. When you made threats to kill was when you were laying on the ground when the AV paramedic was trying to help you up. You said that you grabbed the defibrillator and knock it over his head.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
Is he here to testify?
No, he's not. But there's.
All right, that charge is thrown out, Your Honor. Not guilty. What's the next one?
Evade police.
All right. Were you the officer chasing allegedly me?
Yeah. You left the courtroom.
Okay. Now, what vehicle did I supposedly enter?
I believe it was a yellow and white taxi.
All right. And what was the condition of that taxi? Or the license plate? Or do you have any evidence, in fact, to believe that that was me in that taxi, and the
I
new
seen you
taxi
get in the
was
taxi.
me?
That's my
Do you have
evidence
the
that
license plate of that taxi?
No, I didn't, but
Alright,
I believe
charge
other
thrown out.
officers did.
All right.
This guy's a loose unit.
What's the next one?
Escape lawful custody. Why do you believe you're not guilty?
Well, if the officer under testimony could explain how I escaped or when I escaped.
Sorry,
and
but
what
you
this
are-
charge is about.
You ran out of the courtroom. It's escape lawful custody. That's
Okay.
the definition
so
of that
define
charge.
being in a lawful custody. Did you make it apparent to me that I was in your custody?
You were in the courtroom. You weren't still
Indeed
in
I
our
was.
custody. I did inform
Where
you,
is
yes.
that stated? That I am under lawful custody when a court case is being held. I believe that every civilian that gets arrested should be able to have that stated to them from an officer instead of assuming.
Mhm.
I believe that's an error on the department's end, Your Honor.
I see.
Any other charges?
Yes, you've got assault police.
Yeah, when did I assault you?
You didn't. So you did assault me earlier today, but you also assaulted Jeremiah Hill, as 3 officers seen you punch him in the face, as well as you did attempt to punch. Sorry, Jeremiah Hill again. Sorry. So you punched him in the face, and then you did attempt to punch him in the face one more time, as we did tase you.
No comment.
No comment. Okay.
And the last one is theft of an emergency vehicle.
I believe that a bicycle is not a emergency vehicle and rather an asset of the police force, as a vehicle
Right.
requires a running motor or something to push the vehicle, supposed vehicle. And a bicycle, I believe, is not a vehicle as it does not have a motor and it is not powered or operated by an engine.
I see. Alright, does the defense rest?
Yes, I do.
Fantastic, take a seat. Please step down, Officer Cody. Okay, so some questions for Victoria Police in regards to the emergency vehicle.
Yes, Your Honor.
Does the push bike have a light bar or have
Yes,
blue
Your
flashing
Honor.
lights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very good.
The push bike in question, they are fitted with emergency lighting for Victoria Police to navigate civilians on pedestrian shared paths.
Okay, so defense in regards to theft of emergency vehicle, the law does state, I did offer you to read this out. The law states stealing any ambulance, CFA, police, sheriff, Department of Justice, ranger or Vic Roads vehicle, or either government vehicle with a light bar. So, for today,
Your Honor,
in regards to escape
May I
lawful
speak on that?
custody, however, it does say
I
in the
speak on
law
that?
book removing yourself or someone else out of prison or police custody after they have been arrested without authority to do so. Now, whoever just vaped in the back, contempt of court, $2,000 charge, please.
Yeah, just go over here in the vest, sir.
Apologies.
Anyway, I'll continue my statement.
I'll leave on my own.
I'm actually going to rule in escape lawful custody as not guilty because, as the law states, they weren't under arrest at the time. Therefore, they had no lawful custody at all. So, as the law is written, you are not guilty. However, in evade police, theft of emergency vehicle, make threats to kill and assault police, going on Victoria Police's statements here today, I'm finding you guilty on all those 4 charges. You'll be going away to, actually, Victoria Police, what's your recommendation on charges?
nothing.
Charges. Sorry, Your Honor. Charges or the sentence?
In regards to sentencing,
We're looking at 200 weeks, Your Honor.
are you looking to go for maximum?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. As these are all indictable charges, you'll be receiving maximum today in Port Phillip Prison. That is a total of 150 weeks.
Your Honor.
This court is adjourned. My ruling is final.
I believe you couldn't hear me back then. I wanted to say something to you.
What did you want to say to me?
Define a vehicle. I
Define a
believe.
vehicle.
Yeah, I believe a vehicle. The description of a vehicle is a machine operated by a motor.
There is no definition in regards to that in the law, which is very specific. It does not state what a vehicle is, it just states what it does. In this particular case, it is a government vehicle with a light bar. Therefore, it is a vehicle, it is an emergency vehicle, and you stole it by getting on it.
I
Anyway,
plead the fifth.
Enjoy. You played the fifth.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Enjoy.
we
Excuse
don't
me,
have
Your
the
Honor.
fifth here, mate.
Yes.
Come here.
Regarding the warrant we just issued, do we still proceed that
Just come here.
with that? Because that warrant we've put out for 150 weeks.
So,
And-
those charges were from a previous case, so he still has to perform
Thanks.
those 150
You flipping
weeks,
for real?
including with these
Yeah, man,
150
flipping
weeks.
for real.
So that's how many is that?
300.
300.
300. Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you. Your
Enjoy. Oh, don't forget about... Oh, sorry. Don't forget about the contempt of court $15,000 charge as
Yeah,
well.
we've already got that one.
Very good. Fantastic.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Well, hopefully that guy will... Oh, fuck. I'm gonna stop myself out. Hopefully that guy will think twice before screwing around it again. We'll see. Bye.